Hello, I'm Core Bishop Don Sawyer, pastor and founder of Our Lady's Maronite Parish here in Austin, Texas. And I'd like to speak briefly to you about this week and the next 3 weeks coming. On our calendar, the Maronite calendar, and on all common to all Syriac churches, we have these weeks that are pre-Lent, and they're meant to prepare us to get ready for the great fast. This Sunday is a Sunday of the deceased priest, and we remember all the deceased priests to talk about from back to the apostles, but particularly priests who have ministered to us, who baptized us, married us, who've heard our confessions, who buried our loved ones, and offered, of course, the divine liturgy, and lead our worship and our prayers, and who have affected our lives and our spiritual growth. Now, next Sunday, it's a Sunday of the faithful departed. This one and the week after that is Sunday of the righteous and just. And these two Sundays are the actual date for the whole church, particularly the Maronite, but the Roman too, of praying for the deceased, the faithful departed. And the righteous and just is, in other words, all saints. Those feast days were moved from the West to October 31st and November the 1st to counteract paganism. And it's understandable where it got moved. But special Sundays, all the faithful departed priest, then the faithful departed, and then righteous and just. And lastly, the fourth one is Cana Sunday. And some people say, well, it's kind of odd. You're starting Lent at a wedding feast, a festival. And of course, yeah, because we're invited to the banquet of Christ, to the kingdom of God. And how we get dressed for that banquet, of course, is always that we prepare ourselves spiritually. And so a wedding feast begins, it enters, brings us into Great Lent. And as Jesus changed that simple water into wine, that he could change you and me from being sinful people into being righteous and something useful and productive, and walking with him. So I leave you with these thoughts. Get ready for Great Lent, and where we prepare, it's a time of spring, of growth, of renewal, of turning, getting back on the road and towards the kingdom of God. So have a great 4 weeks, and then I'll see you right at Great Lent. Thank you for joining me.